Hello everyone. So today we are going to implement this complete BP planet blueprint. So this would the reason that I'm wanted to develop this is because at the moment I have the voxel world as a separate object, and then I had the sky which creates the atmosphere as a separate object. So but if I want to change the size of the planet, then I would have to change it in the voxel world object, and then also I will have to update the sky atmosphere settings to match that planet I created. So now I will have one place to change that. So if I want to make this planet smaller, you see, when I set the radius to 5, all this voxel world size is adjusted, and the planet radius is also adjusted, and the planet atmosphere also works with that, and I can move it anywhere I want and it still works. And this is only the visible part, but the planet radius also works properly. When I change the radius, the planet gravity field also get adjusted according to that. So to check that, we would have to play the game. So let me go inside my spaceship and land on the planet. Okay, take control. Now we are in our spaceship. So let me close this. So let me speed up so that I can quickly go into the ship surface. And when we are around here, yeah, now we entered the planet's gravity field. That's why the ship became aligned with the surface. So let me speed up again and let's land in the planet. So I'm still fast, so let me slow down. So this would be the normal speed. Okay, open the hatch and take off. So on the planet also I can use my jetpack and go outside, walk around, do whatever I want, and then I can go back to the ship and I can take off. So let me do that also. So now we are actually in the planet's surface, not on a horizontal plane, but since we have aligned to the planet's surface, we don't really feel that. But once I exit the planet, you will see we were on an angled surface. Let me speed up. Yeah, see. Oh, let me enter again the gravity field so you can observe how the ship behavior changes. See, now if I exit again, now you will see now it changes again. Okay, so yeah, this is what we are going to work on today. And before we get started, I'd like to remind you, you can download the project files of this project and all other thousands of projects that I have done in my channel. To the date, there are 1800 something videos, and for each video you can download the project file once you become a patron member. So feel free to check it out. I'll leave the link in the description below. And let's get back to today's tutorial. So at the moment I have this voxel world as a different object, and the sun, sky, this atmosphere part, this one as a different object. And if I want to change the planet size, I will have to set, maybe just change the scale here like this. So these are multiple different components. So what I want to do is I want to encapsulate all these three elements the planet mesh and the sky atmosphere, and also we have the gravity system as well, which used based on the planet center and the gravity field. I want to put all those elements into a single blueprint, so it would be easier for me to manage and also make changes easily. And also we will be able to have multiple different planets in the space. Okay, so for that, now I'll create a new blueprint under maybe let's create a new folder, space, yeah, and an actor blueprint, pp planet. Now under this planet I'll add a new sphere object, and I'll make sure to disable collisions for this because this is only for display, right? And here first I'll add a function, let's call it update planet, and let's create a new variable, radius, and I'll put km because this will be in kilometers, and I'll turn it into a float. So I'm gonna use this variable to change the planet's radius, basically the size. So here I name this planet sphere. You can see, well, I need to see how much of a radius I need to put. So to check that, let me place the planet here and set 0. Wait, let's go into view like this. There is the planet here, y 0, x, let me place it like this. Now here, as you can see, we can't really see that because the scale is very small, and this is actually 1 kilometers, as you can see. So the radius of the planet is 1 kilometer. Here you can see the scale. If I place it here, see, it's 1 kilometers. So how much of a scale I need to give in order to get 1 kilometers per 1000? Oh wait, this is scale, so not the radius, so I guess 2000. Yeah, exactly. So that means here this radius, let's say I want 1 kilometer, that would means I need to have, as I tested here, 2000 units. So radius, multiply it by 2 because we need the scale, that would means we need the diameter, and multiply it by 1000. We could put 2000 here, but I just wanted to make it clear. And then set world scale 3D. Now this should update the planet radius. Now we need to call this update planet in the construction script. Radius is not the only thing that we are going to update here. We would add later on more elements, but now let's test. If I make it 2, see, it becomes double 1 like this. All right, great. How about radius 10? So it would mean a planet of this size, but make it 5. Now what I'm planning to do is, here this is just a sphere mesh, and I'm going to use this when the planet is in further away from the player, and I'm going to use this voxel world only for the closest planet, because I don't think it's a good idea to have multiple different voxel worlds in the level. I haven't actually tested that, but I think that may not be best for the performance. So therefore, if this planet is the closest one, then I'm gonna just simply make this sphere invisible and use the voxel world in place of that. So for that, here I'll add another variable, closest planet. It's a boolean. Later on we will write a function to determine what is the closest planet and activate this dynamically, but for now I'll just hard code the value. I'll just assume this planet is the closest one. This is the only planet actually we have, and if this is true, so we need a reference to this voxel world and the sun sky. So let's get started with the voxel world. Call it voxel world. In the type, actually I only want to change the scale, so I don't think I would have to change any other properties. So I'll just use it as a actor and convert this to a validated get. Now here, so the radius is 5. In here, voxel size 100. What if I make it, wait, what if I make it 1? Oh, this size is equivalent. So if I make this 5, that would mean I will have to make this also 5. Yeah, okay, so that means I can directly use the scale, this radius kilometer value as the scale 3D. Alright, here now I'll assign voxel world. See, now when I change the scale dynamically, it updates the scale of the voxel world as well. And the next thing is we need to update the location of the voxel world, and also we need to make this sphere invisible and the voxel world, so that we will only have the voxel world. Okay, so for that we can do it like this: set hidden in game, and if we are the closest, that means we will be using the voxel world. That would means we can directly use this value as the hidden state. If this is true, the planet sphere will be hidden because we don't need it, because we are using the voxel world. Okay, now set actor location, and the location is this location, current location of this planet. So set actor location and compile. See, now we have only one. If I go to the perspective mode, where is the other planet? Over there. See, if I enable the game mode, we only see the planet, we don't see the white sphere. One more thing, I will use the same material that I have used for this voxel world for the planet as well, so that in distance we wouldn't really notice if we have the actual voxel world mesh or just a sphere, because it would look same color. Right, now the next step is getting this atmosphere dynamically assigned to our world and adjust its size according to the world size that we have. So for that, here I'll add another variable, sun sky. I'll change this to sun sky object type and make it public. To update that, maybe here let's have a sequence, and if we have a valid sun sky reference, we would what do we need to change in there? Here, okay, here we have the sky atmosphere, and we have ground radius. We need to update these to match the planet scale. So one thing that I tested is if we have the exact ground radius as the exact planet radius as the ground radius here, we sometimes see a black strip around the planet when we have mountains and stuff. So therefore, let's do it like this. We can get sky atmosphere and set ground radius with, we already have the radius here. I'll track 1 and set it here. Yeah, and also we need to update the location with right, and here now once I assign the sun sky, it should go there, but it's not visible. Maybe we need to increase the atmosphere height. Yeah. Oh, too much. Right. 1.5. Okay, this seems enough, but I think let's add a variable for that as well. Atmosphere height. No, wait. Set atmosphere height. I'll promote this to a variable, and as the default value I'll put 1.5. so we can customize this for each planet as you need. Alright, now we got a planet. We can move it and we can change its radius dynamically, and all the planet atmosphere and the voxel world scale and everything get updated in real time, so without having to do any extra steps. So the next thing is gravity, because we have our gravity system embedded in the character and also in the shuttle. So instead of using, let me show you. Here we have 2 parameters relevant for this planet center and gravity field radius. This also should be under here. So I want this gravity field radius and planet center, I want to use a reference to the planet blueprint instead of using these individual parameters. So for that, first let's add a new variable here, gravity field radius. Okay, now this should be a float and public. So maybe we can, instead of hard coding it, maybe we can, oh wait, I should have put this stuff inside this update planet function. Why did I put them here? Well, it doesn't matter really, but let me do that. Code will work regardless. It is connected to the function or inside the construction script. Okay, but I want this function to take care of everything related to the planet properties parameters. So yeah, here let's set gravity field radius like this. We have the radius, and I will add, maybe not add, I will multiply this by something like 1.1, so that we would have 10% more radius compared to the planet radius for the gravity field. And I will multiply this with, so this is in kilometers, so multiply by 1000, it will become meters, and another 2 zeros, it will become centimeters, which is unreal units that I have used for gravity calculations. Okay, now we have the gravity field radius. Now inside the shuttle, now for the shuttle, let's add the new variable closest planet. I'll use the type BP planet, make it public. I'll put it under gravity. Now everywhere we have used this planet center. Wait, what's the main function? We update this here, check gravity field. Okay, here first I'll check if we do have a closest planet, right? If yes, instead of this planet center, I would have to use get vector location of the planet, right? And gravity field radius will come from here, like this. Okay, now where else I'm using this? Here, update vector. I don't think I call it unless I have a planet, or unless I'm using planet gravity. Where do I call this? It's here in the tick. I would have to check the existence of planet. Okay, if it is true, we might need a local variable here, because regardless of this we would be using this part. So the actual planet location, I'll click planet location. Right. If this is false, I wouldn't use this. I wouldn't update this. And then instead of planet center, I will be using this planet location local variable, so we would not run into any errors, right? Okay, now let's see. Planet center, find references, no references there, so we will have no update. Closest planet, I'll set it for now as this BP planet. Okay, now we can test this part. Wait, let me quickly put some. So I already have imported this star sphere. Let me put this into the level and place it not large enough. Yeah, it's too bright. This is not relevant to what we are doing now, but do we already have post process? No, but it needs to look good. Yeah, the way it looks now is better. Oh wait, I need to disable the collisions for this. So no shadows, right? So that it doesn't look empty. Okay, now if I go towards the planet, looks like it's gonna take some time. If I speed up the game, actually I can. We are going to land on the dark side. Once we are about to cross the border of the gravity, I should slow down. I think 1:110 1000 something, we should enter the gravity field because we were using 1.1 scale for the gravity field radius. Till 1.116. Maybe speed up a little bit. Yeah, now we have entered the gravity field, so that's why we aligned with the planet's surface. Now we can, let me speed up again, land on the planet. Great, now we are on the planet's surface. So, but we are in the dark side. So if I exit the planet again, here, see, we are at the edge now. Yeah, now we escape the planet's gravity, so we are free now. Okay, now we can go anywhere we want without the influence of the gravity. Okay, so I think we can stop this episode here at this point. Oh well, actually I forgot about the character. So my character also uses the gravity. We would have to do the same thing. Here we have the planet center and use planet gravity. I am using them in the same way I did for the spaceship, but it got few more stuff. But anyway, I will have to replace this planet center and the gravity field radius just like we did here with this planet. So I'll just add closest planet in the type of pp planet. Oops. And I'll do the same thing as the shuttle, but I will not record that part because it's gonna be the same. Well, actually here I think to make things easier for me, instead of replacing the planet center, I'll set planet center like this with the location of the planet, and we can get gravity field radius and set gravity field radius so that we wouldn't have to do any changes to the existing code. Okay, all right, now where is our shuttle spaceship? Here, let me disable processing for this, and for our character, let me add a character into the level like this, and I'll process that, and here I'll manually set the closest planet reference like this, so that now here oh, it would take me forever to go into the planet's surface. So let me keep this open and go into the ship first. Take control of the ship, start thrusters, go into the planet. I'll speed up and I will pause the recording because it takes some time to go into the planet. Okay, now we are closer to enter the gravity field. Once we enter the gravity field, the ship will align with the surface and we can, yeah. Now let me speed up again. So let's land here. Okay, let's open and take control back on the character. All right, we can walk, or we can use the jetpack, or whatever we need. And yeah, so this is it. Now we can again go back to the ship and take off and go into space, but that part also already works. I have tested that. So yeah, next time let's work on, let me stop the simulation. Next time let's work on multiple planets, so that I will have maybe 2 planets, and we can start from one planet and go in, get in the spaceship and fly to the next planet and land there. So we will have some kind of a seamless interplanetary travel system. So yeah, thanks for watching. As always, updated project files will be available for the download in the Patreon page. Link would be in the description below. And if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of Patreon Club. See you in the next episode. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know what else you guys would like to see in this series in the comments below. Goodbye.